everybody. Today I'm gonna be showing you my room. I film in here a lot, so I'm pretty sure you guys have seen a lot of it already, but I'm gonna show you guys like every corner of it and how a house needs to stay productive and what it means to me. So I haven't cleaned it in a while, and I thought I'd show you guys like the candid version. I didn't really clean, I just threw away some trash. So it looks kind of messy right now because there's not that much room in my space and there's like a lot of stuff in it, but that means that there's more stuff for me to show you guys. So let's get into it. So this is what you see when you walk in. A lot of this is really old stuff. This is basically my entire memory corner. So this is a giant memory box with a lot of different stuff in it. There's notebooks, there's papers, there's pictures, and just random mementos from different parts of my life. If you want, I can do a whole other video on that because there's just so much in here. I definitely cannot get to it all today. Up here is my wall of memories. I haven't updated it in a hot minute, but there's just like postcards I bought from places, like Atlanta. There's also ones that others have got me, such as Hong Kong, and there's another that fell off right over there. And then the surfboard, my favorite thing ever, is from Hawaii. And then there's like a Hawaii postcard, Hawaii deca pin. Just a lot of fun stuff on here. And then beside my memory wall, there's this hanging metal thing. So there are 8 hooks. The first hook is for all the important lanyards that I've collected. So there's like one from a VIP access event, one from YYGS, from volunteering, and the rest are like DECA event cards. So these are just basically memories, and I feel like it really goes well with this wall because it's all hanging, so it's kind of like, it's at the same length, and it's just very satisfying like that. For these 2 hooks, they're all my DECA medals. So they're over the last 4 years what I've collected. And then the next one is just random medals. So this is from like volleyball, Fit Spirit, swimming, and things like that. These 2 are my Taekwondo ones from like a long time ago. This is 2nd and 3rd for sparring and poomsae at a competition. And then this is for basketball and badminton. And I feel like that wall just means a lot to me because you can see that I've done a lot of different sports and a lot of different things, but it kind of shows me my progress of how I've grown because a lot of the sports happen at different times during my life, and then you can really see which ones I've stuck with. So like DECA, that one has had such a big impact on me, and the awards to me don't matter at all, but I guess it's nice to track my progress throughout the years, which is why having that wall really shows me like the different parts of my life and what they mean to me. Moving on, this is my bed. You guys have seen this many times. In here, there's a whole bunch of stuff. There's usually water, and then there's a book. So right now I'm reading Allegiant, the 3rd book in the Divergent series, and then underneath that, there's the subtle art of not giving a fudge. Personally, I don't really like this one that much, even though it's really hyped up. I think it's overrated, but that's my hot take. This is my favorite weighted blanket ever. It's 15 pounds. It's actually really heavy when you sleep under it, but I find that it's like a warm hug throughout the night, so I really like it. And this is like a fleece blanket from my parents' store. It's really warm, and it's just a perfect complement to a super heavy blanket. I think you guys have seen this before, but you can actually pull out the bed for another mattress. And I really like this because whenever my friends sleep over, or if my clothes are dirty and I don't want to sit on my bed, I can sit here. Another really cool feature that I absolutely adore is this pull-out drawer. And then here is where the magic happens, my dresser. On top of our dresser, we have these hats. To be really real, I don't even know why I have this anymore. I guess it's just funny, but you will never see me wear this in public. And this one is from Decca from 2 years ago. So I think this is a hat from Florida, and I just think it's so cute. And then we just have some awards from random sporting events. And then we have some really cute stuffies over here. This one my brother gave to my mom, but I stole because I love stuffies. And this one, an old friend gave it to me, so I just like to keep it on my drawer where I can see it. The first drawer in there is just full of socks, undergarments, and like pajamas. The next one in here is like t-shirts and then sweaters that I can wear by itself. Down here are my pants. It's mostly sweatpants at the moment. And then here we have the infamous chair that I fell multiple times on. My mom almost cracked her skull open on. And right now it's working as a clothing store. Yeah, I should probably clean this up. But normally I just sit in this to read when I'm trying to have a good time. But it's kind of hard to get comfortable on. Most of my stuffies have their home here. You can't really see them because they're buried. This is a poem that I wrote in 6th grade that placed in Ontario, so I was really proud of it. Now that I'm reading it, it's a little bit melodramatic. But what can you do? 6th grade angst comes out in a poem, and that's the certificate for it. We just have one for a science and technology fair, a couple of grad ones, and then my DECA one. These certificates are just for black belt. Every time you get a black belt, you get another certificate, and I still have to put my 3rd one up. I'm thinking of like putting it up there, but then it's not symmetrical, and that bothers me a little bit. But if you have 3, there's no way to make it symmetrical. Wait, unless you put it like in the middle over there. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a home renovation vlog with you guys. This is where the rest of the messy magic happens. So this wall I actually painted myself. As you can tell, that is supposed to be lavender. This is the house from up. Another lavender, a flower, butterflies, and mountains. I don't know what's up with that. And I think this one's okay. It's like a sunset and a power line, which I thought was cute. In terms of what's in my actual closet, all my hoodies, crew necks, and things like that, the heavy duty ones, are placed up there. Here it's kind of sorted by length. So this is my tanks, my t-shirts, and then back there's like dresses and skirts and stuff. And then here is the stuff that you put over them. So like the flannels, the shirts, and like the hoodies with zippers and things like that. And a couple of jackets over here. And then back there I have my like business formal stuff that I wear for interviews or competitions. I like to organize it this way because I can pull it off the rack here and then pull it off the rack right here, and then see if they work well together. Down here, there's just a lot more storage stuff. There's a lot of bags, purses, and things like that. Here we have our computer and monitor. I love this monitor. I don't know how I ever lived without a monitor because I absolutely love it. So the way my computer kind of works is I normally have the like scheduling things like Google Calendar and Notion open here. And then I'll have my work on this screen because it's right in front of me and it's angled towards my eyes. And then if I'm just chilling, I like to put Netflix or like Spotify on the big one, so it's kind of like a TV because I've always wanted a TV in my room, but I was never allowed one. So this is the way it works. Here I have a couple of letters to myself because, as you know, I love writing letters to myself and seeing how much I've grown. So this is the next 2 letters I'm looking forward to. I don't know if any of you have read All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven, but the character Finch really inspired me to have my own wall of like sticky notes because that's what he did in the story. So this is kind of what it is. A lot of them fell off, so it's pretty blank. It's just quotes that I liked from books, things that I have to do, things that I want to remember. So this is where all the juicy stuff comes in. This row, pretty basic, it's just random books. I used to want to be a pediatric neurologist, so that's why I have the brain textbook. The next shelf is more books, but there's a couple of little trinkets as well. This is the book cover of the book I'm reading right now because I like to take it off when I'm reading it. A random box, a baseball, and then a couple of words from my light box that you guys will see in a minute. So a lot of this was given to me by Tamara. You've seen her in the video, I think once or twice. This one is from Christmas 2020. If you open it, it's like all the photos fall out. This is the light box that I was describing before. Tamara also got this for me for my birthday. These are my 3 black belts, and I'm just really proud of them because it took me a really long time to achieve. And this crown is for my birthday. This is the one that my mom ordered for me, so I thought it was really special. The jar behind is just a jar full of memories and things like that that Tamara also gave me. This is basically a Tamara shine if you think about it. This is Mooly Cyrus. My grandma made him and he was so adorable. I just had to prop him up. This is Leonard. My other friend knit him for my birthday and he was so adorable. My mom bought this for my birthday. Right now it just has all my pins from trading pins at ICDC, Deca ICDC. These 2 shelves over here, they are just filled with more books. If you have any book recommendations, drop them in the comments. And if you want me to recommend some books, also let me know and I can do a whole video on that. And my Harry Potter book or like series is actually on the floor because sometimes I use it as a standing desk for my laptop because it's just the perfect size and height for the standing desk. For this one, it's more of my Taekwondo stuff, and then I have my 2 uniforms here. Underneath is my white uniform, the one when I was still a color belt. The one above is the really slick black uniform that I got when I became an instructor. Next up here, we have our mini camera collection. So normally my vlogging camera goes right here, but for now we have the Polaroid, and back there is an external hard drive for all my vlog clips. This is film for this film camera, which I actually got yesterday. My friends got it as a late birthday gift for me. I think it came out in the 60s. That's what my friends told me. Down here we have another bunch of random stuff. Hey Alexa, say hi.
Hi.
This is Jarvis. His full name is Jarvis, our jar of joy. What this really is a jar of memories. Look inside, there's a whole bunch of papers about my favorite memories, and they're just really small moments. I ordered my iPad Pro. I'm so excited to write pretty notes, have dual screen with my laptop, and be a better student. So the one I pulled out was coincidentally about productivity, which is really funny. But there's a lot about like driving at sunset, riding a longboard at sunrise, and things like that. And then there's nothing really important on the last 2 shelves, just more storage. So that's pretty much it. You saw pretty much every corner of my room and why it's important to me and how it helps me stay productive. So thank you so much for watching. That means I will see you next Friday. Bye cuties!